Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Texas alert through Sunday and possibly even Monday. As you can see here, we have a red alert bullseye for the middle of Texas for rainfall. And it's already been 2 days of record-setting rain and tragedy, so please take this seriously. The weather has been super wild, super weird, and so if you do get a flash flood alert in your area, please take it seriously. Right now, it looks like the red area that is being warned is over San Saba. I could get that wrong, so please check your own local areas and warnings. Remember, at the end of the day, it is up to you to stay aware of wild weather for you and your family. And then we are tracking Tropical Storm Chantal, which looks to be heading into North Carolina tomorrow-ish, which is expected to bring rain and some heavy winds. I would say, like, for example, over the next 7 days, that area where the red alert is, the red alert usually means pretty serious rain. But, the 7-day warning, where'd I put it? Is it here? This only predicts 1 inch of rain. So I'm saying after any type of hurricane season or major situation, I always review my own performance. What could I have done better? And so I don't think it's unfair for, I didn't call this very well, although I did predict 2 weeks out that we will watch around the 7th. Yesterday was a day Neptune went retrograde, so we were on full super high red alert. But I thought it would probably be regarding the possible hurricane situation, so I totally whiffed on the area of Texas. Although I'll say again, it's the second time we had a predicted hurricane landfall like 2 weeks out on the GFS, but then some type of flooding tragedy happened in Texas. So it's definitely a pattern to be aware of. And then in the middle of the tragedy, Elon Musk, who lives in Austin, has a lot of his businesses in Austin. I think his family lives in Austin. He used it to announce a new political party called the America Party. Very on brand for him, I guess. As of right now, over 51 lives have been lost, and that number is expected to increase. And I gotta say, from now and for the rest of the year, I would definitely be on super duper high alert and stay weather aware yourself in these very strange days. I've been watching this water vapor loop for a while, like 48 hours. And if you notice, like, the storms are building here and then pushing southwest, which is really weird. And then you've got this circling this way, and you got this thing off here. I don't know, this whole situation seems weird. But these are strange days indeed. So, and we had some pretty big filament tear-offs from the sun. When the sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird. And some people super crash out. So, and we've got Saturn about to go retrograde, and Uranus is leaving Taurus after 8 years and going into Gemini for the first time in 84 years. And it seems like every time Uranus goes into Gemini, we get a world war or a civil war. So, yeah, the future is probably just going to continue to get more interesting. Yeah, it's some pretty nasty severe storms ripping through Middlewater and Dalhart, Texas, with up to 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Governor Abbott declared this Sunday, July 6th, as a day of prayer in Texas in response to the floods in Hill Country. Please join us, those who believe in prayer. And, anytime you get any type of stationary or training rain over a singular spot, you can get some super nasty, super fast rain, super fast moving water, flood situations. And so, the last 48 hours plus have been pretty catastrophic. And we're not out of the woods yet. So please, if you are in the area, stay weather aware. And Mother Nature seems to repeat patterns. You just have to pay attention to them. And so, as I said before, Texas seems to be biting the boot in these weather situations with the floods that happened near San Antonio earlier, a few weeks ago, and then now. So I don't think the Texas wild weather situation is over for the year by any stretch of the imagination. And this Texas red alert outlook was posted 2 hours ago, and it runs through at least, I think, noon on Sunday. And then that shifts to the west on Monday. So, yeah, definitely pay attention. It's just a bad scene in a lot of places. A lot of river flooding as well. And then you're going to have a lot of that river water headed south, which will cause more situations. And thank you again to all the first responders and searchers and helpers in this situation. You are, as always, super greatly appreciated. The before and after shows the extent of the damage in Kerrville. So I will keep you posted. I'll do like a midnight update. And I pray you will stay cool and stay safe. And I'll talk to you in the near future. God bless everyone.